And there we go again, guys. 2 days pretty much offline, but we're back on track with H2V1. My name is Heflatv. With me is Common Culture, who hopefully doesn't have his microphone muted. Today we are casting Starladder, the semi series, and next week we're gonna cast the pro series. So I really hope some people tune in and gonna enjoy this with us. Let's go, hop into the draft.
Yeah, this is definitely something that I wasn't expecting to cast at the start, but should be fine. I think we've casted FAB5 at least before as well in the D2RO.
Yep.
So, I mean, they played pretty decently, I think. Well, can't remember all that well, but as far as the bans go, they're quite standard for the current metagame in the Western scene, being the Lycan and the Ancient Apparition, whereas Division Game Club taking out Ember and Invoker. So the Batrider or Dazzle maybe gonna get picked up now by FAB5.
Yep, the bans are absolutely standard coming out according to the current meta, so no surprises there. But the Doom comes out as a first pick for FAB5. That's definitely a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even know what the enemy has, but then again, I mean, the Doom is always useful. Can just farm up even when he's harassed quite heavily, just use the Devour to get some gold going. And with that, you can still be relevant, and of course that ultimate just takes anybody out of the fight.
Yep, definitely. So, I hope, like, this is the first time we cast Starladder, like the CIS teams, and, I mean, we know the Tier 1 and Tier 2 CIS teams, now that here in the semi series, I actually wonder how common they go for, I don't know, the other heroes and everything, and also the gameplay. Are they just as aggressive, or do we see more holding back strategy and farming? I mean, right now we see the Centaur Warrunner coming out, which is, I don't know, pretty common, but then we have a Viper as a second pick. That's definitely something unusual.
Yeah, already seeing something different at least. Although the Viper actually has become slightly more popular lately. You see it like once every 10 games maybe now. Whereas you used to never see him. So I guess it's a decent enough hero. He's quite tanky with the corrosive skin and just kind of annoying with the Viper Strike, especially if you have the Aghanims as well. But FAB5, they pick up the Dazzle, so loads of heal going their way, even if the Centaur comes in with the massive burst.
Yep, definitely. I like the Dazzle pickup. Like, it's a nice synergy with the Doom already, who has like Scorched Earth is healing up quite as well. But like, I guess the Starladder would be still in the race to get in FAB5 setup here. We see Dazzle Starladder combinations so often in the CIS games.
Yeah, we definitely do, and actually it's so fun to see, but I haven't seen it for quite some time now actually.
Yep, sort of the Centaur replaced the Starladder in many ways, but since I just said it actually because the Centaur Warrunner is on the other side at the moment, so the Starladder would be still an option for initiation, stun, and of course the minus armor stacking very nicely with the Dazzle.
Yeah, it definitely can be possible, and it wouldn't be bad either. That amplified damage would make the Centaur a hell of a lot less tanky, so you could actually kill him with just right clicks already. So, wouldn't be a bad option, and always fun to watch, so.
Yep. By the way, for those guys who are interested in it, we are going to cast, if the time is enough, JDL right after EHAC versus the Wild Witch Doctors, even though we are not quite sure if they run under this name since IX, Mike and Fluff and stuff, they founded that new game, so I don't know if they actually finished the JD season with that name whatsoever. But the fact remains, like, we still got 2 hours to go. If this is gonna be 2 very fast games, we're gonna hop into that game pretty fast for those who already saw it on JD. So just to clarify this, if the time is not enough, we still try to make it somehow work, but let's see, we're not quite sure yet.
I mean, I'm hoping to get into that game, but then again, even if this goes to a actual free game series, then that's not a bad thing either, because always nice to see actually teams being balanced and at the same skill level, and they both have reached the playoffs, so hoping for great things from both of them.
Yep, definitely. And we have a new set of bans coming out. The Luna is taken out, so they already go for banning out a hard carry there, and the Batra, that initiation is out as well. On the other side, we already saw the Rubik coming out, which is, I guess, not too bad, because they don't want the Doom being stolen, for example, and the Rasta is getting taken out by FAB5. So, yeah, pushing potential is taken out with that Rasta. And on Division Game Club, the Visage is coming out. Pretty common hero still. Like, to be honest, like last time I watched the game and I saw on the stats that like the most picked and banned hero, I actually thought Invoker was that, but I don't know. I kinda thought Visage wasn't picked that often in the last 2 weeks, considering what other options there were. But like, I think he makes a slight turn back to, you know, getting more often picked now, because it's still an amazing hero.
Yeah, it definitely is, and I think he's quite nice against the Dazzle as well, because even if the Dazzle Shallow Graves, the Soul Assumption has such long range that the Visage actually might still be able to catch up with the Soul Assumption and get the kill once the Shallow Grave ends, and the same goes with the Familiars. The Familiars can just chase down the hero that gets Shallow Graved up.
Yep, definitely. And on the other side, it's Clockwork. After they took out the Bat, they decide to go for the Clockwork, where the initiation pretty much comes from. So no lasso, but there is the hookshot coming. Oh, I definitely like it. It's also a nice material for the offline, of course.
And the Clockwork, I mean, we don't see him as often as he was used to getting picked up, but then again, those corks are just so nice. And of course the hookshot as well. But I'm just hoping he doesn't like cork himself in together with the Centaur or something, because that's gonna hurt a lot.
Oh yeah, it definitely gonna hurt a lot. And also with Visage, there's also like the nice minus armor coming out if he's rushing that medallion, because at the moment the Vision has pretty much a lot of pure damage, and of course the Viper coming out with the corrosive, with the poison attack, and of course with the ultimate. So I don't know, I think they need some sort of like amplify either or damage source. But yeah, the medallion would be a start. I don't know, I still don't see where the game plan is for Division, because besides the Viper, they want to pick another carry for sure. But what is it? That's the question. It's a Vengeful Spirit in a support role, I assume, which is not a bad pick. Now they have a second stun. They have the swap, which is not bad after all, because you play against the Clockwork. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the Vengeful pick.
Yeah, and like you said before, if the Visage, or now even the Vengeful, goes for the Medallion of Courage early on, combine that with the Wave of Terror, that's actually quite a lot of minus armor, and them being on the dire side anyway, that's gonna be an easy roast potentially with the Centaur maybe tanking it up, and of course the Visage Familiars doing some extra DPS there.
Yep, definitely. Like the Roche potential is definitely there. Also Viper scaling quite nicely when Roche gets lower HP, the Visage with the Medallion, and of course Vengeful Spirit, the Wave of Terror. But on FAB5 we see a Chen coming out, and I like it. You know, Enchantress and Chen, I think they kinda lost the grip in the current meta, because, I don't know, after the jungle got nerfed, and there's so many other heroes for early push potential at the moment, so Chen and Enchantress, you rarely see it, even in the top tier teams, so I really like it. Hopefully that Chen is gonna get some nice auras up, like a little creep army, 2 or 3 creeps, pretty early on, and then they go for a tier 1 push. But in the meantime, we see more bans coming out. Nature's Prophet, always the same. Death Prophet is being banned out, so there's even more push potential getting out. And Mirana is banned on the other side, so it's actually quite a nice thing to ban, because they could chain the stuns even more. They have Vengeful Spirit, now the Rev King, the Centaur Warrunner, amazing slow for Viper, so the arrow of Mirana would have hurt even more.
Yeah, the arrow would be really good, and I actually really like that ban overall. Just fighting against the Moonlight Shadows is so hard. But as Division Game Club, go for the Wraith King. So actually it's a really nice pickup in the regard of FAB5. They have the Doombringer, but even if the Doom uses his ultimate on the Wraith King, he will still come back with his ultimate. So he has to use it on either Viper or any of the other 4 heroes except the Wraith King.
Yep, and I like the Wraith King pickup, but usually we see him in a support role if he gets picked. Now the interesting part is, do we see him actually in the carry role.
Yeah, I would think so at least. I mean, it can be a farming venge as well, I guess. But
Yep.
I really think it's gonna be a
Yeah, I
carry
like
Brave Knight.
90% Wraith King farm and an Vengeful on a support role. But this is CIS Dota, you never know. You never know. We might absolutely be disappointed and see the other way around. But on FAB5, they end the draft with a Shadow Fiend pickup. So that's pretty interesting. I
Well,
like it. So the mid is pretty much settled there. But then again, he will have a hard time if Viper is lining that.
yeah, that and overall, with all the actually lockdown as well as magic damage nuke coming out from Division Game Club, this Shadow Fiend isn't gonna have a fun time at all. And looking at their lineup overall, I do have to say I prefer Division Game Clubs a bit better, at least in this current matchup.
Yep, and we go for a fast introduction. I take the Dire team. We have Shed on the Wraith King. We have Paris Dota on the Visage. Phoenix is gonna play the Vengeful Spirit. In mid, we see True Faith on the Viper. And last but not least, Crystal Cross is heading towards the offlane on the Centaur Warrunner. And there is the pause we always always get.
Yeah, indeed, it's always there. But for the Radiant side, for FAB5, top will be playing the Shadow Fiend, Gimli, playing on the Chen with SMQR Blomst. Wow. Playing on the Doombringer, leaving Aemili on the Dazzle and Kyubashi on the Clockwork.
Yeah, we just call him Blomst, right? Like Blomst, that's
Blomst, yeah, I think that's the best.
Blomst. Or just simply Doom.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah, I think Doom. Doom is always the easier word.
No man, every fight it's like SMQR Blomst going in.
No, I like actually the problem is like as English casters in Starladder you have kind of a hard time because like the site sometimes it's probably translated into English or any other language, but most of the time it's Russian, and even though I know a couple words of Russians and I can read Cyrillic, but I still have a hard time. And I'm just looking at the site. He is actually called that way. He's also the captain, by the way. So the Bloms is the captain of FAB5, and for the other team, actually I have to look up. The captain is Shed. Yep. So Shed is the captain for the other team. So it's pretty nice because they're leading the pack. It's pretty interesting that the captains are actually in the first role there. The Wraith King leading the trial in here, and on the other side we have Blomst on the Doom leading the pack as well.
Yeah, both teams going for the carry leader. But, I mean, do we even know what the pause is for? I mean, yeah, sure, he's disconnected, but was it just some lag issues? Did his computer crash or anything?
I don't know. They didn't say anything. It was just good luck, have fun, and then pause. Sorry. Well, at least he's sorry for it.
Yeah. Well, I guess just analyze what item pickups there are. At least we can see that Division Game Club, they at least went for the sentry straight away just to make sure that they can pull the lane at all times so the Clockwork wouldn't get too much done, whereas Harderin, yeah, sentries on the Chen as well, so both teams coming prepared, and it's actually really important for the Chen to have the sentries just in case the other team wants to block off the creep camps early on.
Yep, definitely. But so far, it's I don't know where like there's one ward on the Visage, and Vengeful is following with the two sentry wards. And the center ward does have the second one, so yeah, we're definitely gonna see one. Well, my guess is we're gonna see it somewhere around here. So he's just looking that there's nothing coming from the tri lane, and the other one will be like a normal, either a lane ward or something that gives vision to the rune. Because after all, the runes are, yeah, the runes will be pretty crucial in this setup. If we actually see the Shadow Fiend in mid against the Viper, this is really gonna be a hard time. He has to get those souls pretty fast up, or it doesn't work out. If the Viper is going for the poison attack very early on, the Shadow Fiend will have a problem. Like just one point in Nether Toxin and the low HP of the Shadow Fiend is enough to harass him out of the lane for good, pretty much. So yeah, he definitely needs a head start, and the runes, like a haste rune on the Viper, that would be automatically lead to death of the Shadow Fiend.
It should be quite a hard matchup, like you said, and Just hoping the Shadowfin maybe just stacks the jungle or the Chen stacks some creep camps for him. And oh god, we're having our first issues already because he
Yeah.
can't reconnect.
The funny thing is we were talking about that
Yet hopefully things will go fast.
yeah, pretty much. But oh well, this is not going to work at all.
By the way, look at Wraith King's like mask or helmet or whatever. It looks really badass.
Oh, it's too bad. Like when I click on the set and everything, he's like everything
It,
turns out blue.
yeah, it's bugged, so I don't know either what it actually is. Oh god, that was a bad idea by the players. Oh, try to connect to this IP. Now everybody on stream will know the IP for this server. That should be fine though. I don't think anybody's gonna like DDoS it or whatever. Yeah, but that mask still looks really awesome. I'm in the showcase mode or something.
Yeah, I'm doing showcase stuff just right now. Since we have a pause anyway, I can just play around with it.
So we're just gonna rate which hero has the most awesome set equipped.
Well, the Wrath King definitely wins that contest, to be honest. I really like the set. It sort of reminds me, like the helmet reminds me of World of Warcraft, like the tier 2 set of Warrior. The helmet there. Now he's changing PC. Well, at least he has the option of changing PC. That's pretty good.
That's weird. Okay, this PC doesn't work out. Let's try another one. It's like
Yep.
maybe he's like at an internet cafe or something.
Yep. I don't know. I was hoping that we get fast games and everything, just for the sake of us managing to get into JD later, but apparently it doesn't look like.
Well, it was kind of a long shot anyway with a best of 3 series for 2 hours.
Yep, definitely. But let's see. Maybe we still get fast games. We still get over an hour.
So apart from the sets, which hero in this particular game looks most awesome?
Well, I'm still with the Ref King there.
I think the Visage looks freaking cool.
By the way, it's about time that Viper gets a set. And I'm serious. Like, I don't know why Valve doesn't have added Viper yet to the workshop. Because you can do so many things, you know. You can work around with the wings, with the head. Like, you can get awesome little gimmicks on the wings and everything. Like some fighter jet. Like rockets underneath the wings and stuff like that.
Oh god, no, please
Poison
no, man.
rockets. Yeah,
Please,
please.
no, no.
Why not?
It wouldn't be a Viper, it would be something out of an action movie, man.
Yeah, well, I mean the Doom set is not bad either. It's a mix up though, like the genuine Hell at Arms set. I don't know. That's okay. I actually like the weapon, but oh well. But he still seems to have connection problem. Jesus Christ, it's always our games with the long pauses.
Indeed, it sure feels like it. But hey, that's Dota for you.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess it's just starting the PC and probably from like ground up. So it will take time to load the windows, then get into Dota, and so on and so on. Good stuff. I mean, I just wish this pause didn't come so early.
Yep, definitely. By the way, did you change the title on Heflatv 2? Or was that someone else?
I did it.
You didn't? Okay, no, because it looks good.
I did it.
Oh, you
Oh,
did it.
I did.
How did
Wait.
you know what?
Oh no, I didn't do that. I didn't put the team names there, so.
Okay, good, nice. Because then the other guys, they did it that way. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah. Works fine.
Absolutely fine with me. Yeah.
Yeah, I just entered before the cup name as well as the time, but didn't know the team names.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm still hoping that we get on the way here, guys.
Guys, please to get underway, man. And by the way, I was completely wrong before. I noticed already halfway through, but we actually haven't casted Fabulous 5, it was Famous 5.
Yeah, Famous and Fabulous 5, two different teams, yeah. I pretty much noticed that as well now when I looked at the Starladder final grid here.
Well, F5 for both cases, so honest
Yeah.
mistake.
F5 is always good.
Fabulous 5 sounds so much better than Famous 5. They're so fabulous.
Oh,
At least this Chen is fabulous. It's like I think fabulous is the right way to describe that hero. Like the shiny armor and everything.
yep, definitely. I'm just looking at the consumables they have. Like, someone gave up the entire army of tangos. Yeah, the Vengeful and the Visage almost shared all their tangos because Viper got 2 shared and the Centaur got 1 plus a set of his own. So they're definitely prepared to go for a long, long lane phase here. But he
Oh, he's
reconnected.
back. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. We've reached the promised land, indeed. The how is he called? Like the only real king or whatever, the brave king, or the only king that matters, right?
By the way, oh, I have no idea what you're talking about, but you can see the set now.
Hell yeah.
And he has the mythicals. The sword is actually mythical. So yeah, it's a pretty nice. I actually got 3 swords for the old Skeleton King ones, like the TI swords. For each TI there was a skeleton sword as far as I know. But anyway, the game commences and they're checking Roshan if there's level 1 Roshan attempt, but there's obviously not. Like, DGC is pretty much going for their lanes. They're just interested in putting fast wards. The Centaur Warren are really playing carefully here, but I think maybe the Chen saw him. But yeah, he puts out a pretty normal ward, giving, of course, vision into what's coming here after tri-lane, and of course what's coming here with the rune. And the other ward is not placed yet, but it's gonna be a very standard one here, somewhere on the high ground, to give vision for the rune. Yep,
Yeah, both
there it
teams
comes.
just going absolutely standard with both runes actually, and the illusion. Clockwork actually gets it. If he micros them correctly, he can either just block the spawn of the pool camp or even try to just redirect the creep wave. But no, he's going just for the creep block.
He still might manage a decent creep block, especially with the illusion if he pairs it properly up.
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
like
there we go. Yeah, he will definitely get nice in XP range there.
yeah, he's definitely gonna hit level 2 at least. And actually, he's almost like in no immediate threat of actually dying when he's positioned as he is. But bottom lane, Crystal Cross as well as iMelee just trading hits already. This centaur just right clicking the dazzle away. There's the hoof stomp as well. He's going man mode on this bottom lane.
Yep, but he's getting the Shadow Wave as well, so nice double hoof stomp, but still. He's prepared though for it. I already mentioned how much tangos he had, and like, yeah. And there we go for another pause.
Hells yeah. Oh god. He disconnected again. Are you kidding me? Is it his internet or something? Well, kiss the JDL game goodbye.
Yeah, definitely we're not gonna make this.
Well, I think the centaur actually maybe could have used one more tango given to him because Vengeful has 3 and he doesn't need them at all himself, especially as Visage is the one on the lane trying to just box off the clockwork. But as far as it goes still, the centaur should be rather fine in his lane because the Doombringer doesn't have the most kill potential early on and the Dazzle will just level up Poison Touch, I guess when he hits level 2, do some extra harass, but the centaur should be able to survive unless Chen makes a really nice rotation with maybe a troll or centaur.
Yeah, I think at the moment the most significant difference is that like the Vengeful is actually pulling and stacking successfully, as you can see on top, but on the other side, like the Chen is just farming in jungle, so the Center Warner overall should get more experience simply because there is no denies coming out whatsoever. And I mean, at the moment, to be honest, I feel the First Blood is gonna be somewhere top because that Center Warner is just playing man mode at the moment. But if he gets the poison touch up, then yeah, that is, yeah.
So, looks like we might go for a new lobby after all, although it's kind of a weird decision to make because everybody already knows how the lanes go and all, so they can actually maybe act accordingly. But I guess it's up to the admins completely, so. Or they want to reload from minute one. Or I don't really see how it would help. Maybe the server is really bad for the Wraith King, but I mean, he switched PC, he got a reconnect in, and then still got disconnected. Don't know what. I guess it's a remake then.
Oh wow.
Good
Yep.
stuff.
This is gonna be really interesting.
Oh, but I guess it's gonna be a reload of sorts because you can already see the heroes on the slots as well. Like players are already assigning themselves
Yeah,
heroes, I guess.
It is a reload.
Oh yeah, it is taking over match ID, blah 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 blah, at time 1. So we're actually only losing 1 second of the game, pretty much, I think.
Yeah, but even more matters, it's half an hour is gone now, and 1 minute of the game has been played. That's exactly how we didn't want it. So I still hope for a fast game. But let's see.
Yeah, it's iffy at best.
Oh well, I'm just glad like my Starladder overlays are working now, so it should be all good. Like I had to set up OBS completely new because from all the other tournaments there were so many overlays. Still in the end, we load. Yes.
Yeah, hopefully there aren't any trouble with loading because actually I haven't been in a game before where there's an actual load of the game, so hoping for no bugs and such. But there haven't been too many big things happening anyway in this game yet, so should be fine.
Yep. The only significant thing was really that little harass coming out from the center on the against the tri lane, or it's not even a tri lane since the Chen is at the moment really sticking towards. Oh no, there comes the pause and everything seems to be loaded. Yep.
Oh, Viper disconnects. Hells yeah, baby. Oh god. What the hell is wrong with their like internet or whatever? I mean, Shot is saying that it's Steam. Although, I mean, it can't be Steam when it's only for one person out of like, with all the casters as well, it's like 16 people, I think, in this current game. So if only one is having issues, then it can't be really Steam itself, can it?
No, to be honest, I think he just DC'd because maybe the load was too hard of the saved game. I don't know, but at least it's not the Ref King anymore. So one problem solved. Next problem just coming.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it's not gonna be like, oh, Viper reconnects, they unpause, they play for 1 more minute, and then suddenly Wraith King disconnects again. All creeps are full HP.
Yeah, that's the problem. All the creeps are full HP when you do this.
Oh god.
When you do a reload on a game, like everything is in the same position whatsoever, but like except for the heroes, all the creeps are still having full HP. It's kind of iffy if you like, I don't know, if you're a jungler for example and you just had like, I don't know, a centaur or mud golems whatsoever on like on really low HP, then it really sucks because suddenly they're standing there with full HP and you can't do anything against it.
Yeah, that's well, at least the Chen wasn't killing any creeps at the moment because the camps just respawned. And, well, okay, there are no illusions on clock. I mean, it's only already 1 minute past the point that he picked up the illusions anyway. So they would have disappeared. But, like they said, there's no Devour gold for Doom either, who just used his Devour, so.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely, but We go, and there's still a chance. Make it too fast, GG's. And
Oh,
look at
actually
this
the
top.
creep elves,
the
they
Raf
changed.
King is blocked in. He was blocked in by the creeps. That was pretty hilarious after the reload. But anyway, the game commences, and yeah, now we have to look into it. The Shadow Fiend, well, he got 4 souls up. Now the 5th one, so not quite the start he wanted to do, but still. Oh, I have to get last hits, didn't I? Up again. Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, I mean, actually the creep health thing was only a visual glitch, because once they unpaused the game, all the creep healths changed as well. Oh. And Chen got 2 creeps at level 1. At some point, don't know, whatever.
Yep,
So,
so the
doesn't
loading
matter.
game actually got quite some glitches still. Volvo, please fix.
Well, it's a thing that they can't fix too well because they haven't experimented it, and it's like if you don't use the feature, you don't really know what's wrong with it either. So it's kind of hard, I guess. But Shadowfiend already taking some harassment by True Faith with the poison attack. It is only level 1, but together with the Nether Toxin, it can start to rack up a lot of damage when Shadowfiend drops lower.
He can definitely zone the Shadow Fiend out. Just as I said in the draft, the Shadow Fiend really has to be careful. And so far, there's no side stacking coming out whatsoever. But look, please have a look at the side cams. There is 2 creeps. Oh my god, look at this.
Wow. What the hell?
Oh, now they go man mode. They're fighting man mode here. And Viper actually has to retreat.
Yeah, those shadow races coming out, they are level 2 now as well, so 150 damage a pop. And with no points in corrosive skin, he doesn't have any resistance. And actually Shadowfiend can just go for the easy harass without taking any damage himself.
Yeah, and he's gonna be happy
Oh.
because... What?
Oh, I thought there might be action bottom lane, but just a troll coming in with a few right clicks.
Yep. No, but I still like it because he got his level 4 there. That means he will have another set of souls now. And yeah, that will definitely help him. The right clicks on Viper will actually hurt. So Viper kind of missed the point where he can effectively harass him. But then again, once he's level 6, that's gonna be really messy. And we just saw a ward coming out by the Clockwork. And the first thing that happens is dewarding. So really nice spotted there by the Vengeful Spirit. 50 gold to him.
Yeah, it's always nice to get the award. I mean, of course you get the 50 gold, but it's just the moral pleasure of getting it. It's like, oh, success! It's like the dream of the support to find some observer rewards.
Yeah. But it's also pretty nice for him after all, simply for the fact that, I don't know, he has the chance to actually see, or rather not see what's coming. So the Vengeful and the Visage might actually get something there on the Clockwork. They just have to get him stunned without the cogs coming up. So if they actually chain stun properly, that might work out. But
Oh, there might be actually mid lane Vengeful coming in from behind, but he was a little bit impatient there. Started running way too soon, and Shadowfiend just spots it out and gets
it
some
was all
harassment
without
damage.
smoke, was it?
It was smoked at the start, but yeah, like I said, he was impatient and just came in, broke the smoke where Shadowfiend was still on the high ground. So it kind of fails. At least the Visage has started pulling now, but the double pull looks like it will fail. So both offlaners actually getting way more XP than they should.
Yep, at the moment, like the Clockwork is level 4, and yep, the Centaur Roar as well. The Clockwork still getting a bit more. That's actually surprising because the pulls were going on. So on paper, the Centaur Warner should have more, but like he's been driven out now by the Dazzle, and he has to chew through all of his regeneration. Like he's completely down with all the tangos. Now picked up a ring. He's going into Tranquil Boots.
Oh god, are you kidding me? Oh, so rune time is. Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny actually.
Okay, the runes are spawning 3, 5, 7 instead of 2, 6, 8. Okay, that's actually something nice to know.
Yeah.
This is, I've never seen this before. But yeah,
Indeed.
pretty cool.
But I mean, it's still every 2 minutes, so nothing too much going wrong except for the Shadowfiend getting a rune a minute early, I guess.
Yep. I'm wondering what the Doom is gonna go for. He has quite some farm already up. Like, he's 29 and 12. He got 1,200 gold. Blink Dagger Rush? Or is it gonna be like some Shadow Plate for initiation? Or even just going for the massive auras? Vladimir's on him. No, he's actually... Oh, he's just finishing his face boots. And now... Oh, you might
They're going for the Centaur, but... Nice hoof stomp is there, but oh god, Blomps is still chasing. A few more right clicks, he should get the kill and gets the first blood. There's the TP in by Vicious, but he's just gonna go down. The Soul Assumption, is it enough? The tower doesn't get the last hit, and Chen just kills off the Visage as well.
Yeah, and the Doom, really lucky there, surviving the Scorched Earth, just enough. But in the mid, now Shadow Fiend has double damage, and... Oh, he has to take care though. Like, the ultimate is up on him, Poison Touch on top of it, and Corrosive Skin, so... Now Viper using another salve, and he could go again. Like, if he has the Poison Touch, the only dangerous part is of course the double damage rune. And now Vengeful smoked, and this is... Ah, there goes the Chen ultimate. Just a prophylactic ultimate healing everybody up.
Yeah, that was definitely rather weird. I guess he maybe wanted to heal some of his creeps as well. Not too sure, but the Chen is actually level 6. Oh, Vengeful coming in mid lane. There's the stun as well. Will there be more slows? Viper doesn't have his ultimate. But the poison attack, will it be enough? First raise, misses second one as well. I think Shadow Fiend does fall down.
Yep, like those raises were so far off target, like really. But I actually like the Chen ultimate though, because it healed up the Viper and the Shadow Fiend in mid. It healed up his own creeps. The Doom was still pretty low HP, and the Dazzle was so no Shadow Wave healing coming in there as well. So it was kind of overall nice ultimate, because they were not fighting anyway. So why not using it?
Yeah, it didn't go that bad. I mean, especially like you said, as the Doom was low health as well. So better safe than sorry. And the Chen is actually level 6. I mean, that's so nice for the jungler. Because at like 6.5 minutes in, being level 6 already, you don't usually see Chens having that much levels early on.
Yep.
But he was there for 2 kills. He got one of them himself, so...
By the way, what's really unusual is on the Viper, he only went 1 point into poison attack. This is not enough to solo a Shadow Fiend. Like, now he has the haste rune, but I mean, he didn't know that there is a rotation into mid, but with the haste rune on a Viper, you can anytime kill a Shadow Fiend. You can dodge the raises, you just need the mana for the ultimate and a couple poison attacks, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, haste rune is running out, and he's going for a mech, and now we also see a rotation.
Oh, there's the hook shot coming in, his power coming in, there should be easy raises, Test of Faith as well. And Chen actually grabs himself another kill. Ursa Clap or Hellbear Smash, whatever, Thunderclap, does miss.
Yep, but still, very nice hook shot, absolutely on target. Very nice action there. That's what happens if the Clockwork offlaner gets too much experience. I mean, we looked at a level 6 Clockwork about 7 minutes into the game. Now he gets even more. So he's almost level 7. And he will be probably even able to stop this push on the tier 1 here.
He definitely should be able to, because he has Battery Assault level 4 as well. So even if he cooks somebody in with himself, like the Brave King actually can't right click just because he's gonna get disrupted by the Battery Assault so much. And the Clockwork is decently tanky as well already.
I still wonder that they haven't tried yet a single time. Like, they haven't tried. I mean, they have the Magic Missile and they have the stun, the Wraith Fire Blast by the Wrath King. So they could just go for it anytime they want. The only thing they have to do is wait out the cogs. But it's only level 1 cogs. This is 5 seconds up. They can run around the cogs. The slow would come up by the Visage, and well. But anyway, in the meantime, we see the first tier 1 going down, and it goes for the Radiant side. Doom even got the last hit, so this Doom is gonna be really heavy. Having a look at the net worth, the Shadow Fiend and the Doom at the moment definitely owning that net worth. And the Wraith King, well, he's kinda low HP simply for the reason that like the Visage was sticking around all the time. But now we see a smoke. This time they want to go for the Clockwork, but is this a good idea with the tier 1 and a new creep wave coming in? I don't know. We're gonna see in a couple seconds, I guess.
But they should be able to get it anyway. There's the Brave Fire Blast coming out. There's the Stampede as well, just in case. Magic Missiles, Soul Assumption, Hand of God keeping him alive for a little while longer to get the cogs out, but they don't matter. Dazzle's TP was way too late. But Wraith King is gonna fall at least one time now. The tower gets the kill, and I think Doom is gonna be on him straight away. Yeah, there's the Doom coming out. Magic Missile onto the Dazzle, though the Dazzle might fall down, but the tower turns onto the Vengeful Spirit. There's the Shadow Wave as well. Vengeful goes down to the Test of Faith, and Blom's just chasing down Shad.
Yep, really nice rotation coming in there, and that Test of Faith did so much damage. Like, I was like, oh god, okay, Vengeful is running away, but the Test of Faith, he was not faithful enough, and he just got obliterated by it.
Well, I guess Chen, I'm guessing he's a Radiant hero to begin with, whereas Vengeful Spirit probably a Dire hero, so no faith there, like you said.
Yeah, we have to purge. Oh, there's a hookshot on the Centaur Warrior.
Oh god, will they get the kill? The Better Shot is doing quite a lot, but the double H came out already, but it doesn't matter. Two Hellbears are there.
And the Chen creeps at the same time, like Tornado and two of those nice thunderclaps hitting the Centaur as well, so that's definitely something.
This Chen is playing out of his mind really, like being everywhere
and
at the right time.
Nice Requiem.
Oh, they're gonna get the kill as well. One
Yep.
Shadow Race finishes it up.
Very nice. Viper actually thought he has an opening there on the Shadow Fiend, but he just waited uphill, like off the vision of Viper, and that nice Requiem of Souls with the entire amount of souls went into that Viper, and on top of that there came the Poison Touch by the Dazzle. Nothing he could have done. Greed is bad. And FAB5, they go 7-2. Leading the kill board now. The only thing they're gonna lose for it is the tier 1 now on top.
Yeah, they're looking really good. I mean, they will get some nice damage done on the middle tier 1 as well, as Chen is also rotating in together with the Dazzle. And actually, if they get this tower, that's gonna be a completely Shadow Blade for the Doombringer already.
Yep, and the Cliff's coming out and they rotate in.
Oh, shot coming in. There's the Stampede, but the Doom went out before onto the Viper, although Doom, I think he's gonna fall down. The Scorched Earth is active. Will there be a Hand of God? Doom gets sent back home. A nice stun, not the 3 heroes actually. But they lose 2. Will they lose a 3rd as well? The Dazzle falls in the meantime. Gimli on the run from the Chen. As Wraith King, nice Prayer Fire Blast onto the Shadow Fiend, but he's still alive. The right clicks do come out. And those Chen creeps just
and
hero,
Clockwork's
man.
still in trouble. Yep, and there we go. They clean up. Visage gets the Shadow Fiend with the last Soul Assumption, and the Viper is sneaking away. And now, oh my god, Gimli might be in trouble, but no, Viper is just too slow. 251 movement speed versus 355. Just no way that Viper would catch that Chen. But like, crazy trade forth and back, I have to say.
I think actually that Division Game Club, they might have come out a bit better in that exchange, because they got the Shadow Fiend, they got the Clockwork as well as the Dazzle. So killing that Shadow Fiend is really important, although he's still so far ahead in net worth. He even has a Hand of Midas, so his farm ain't gonna stop anytime soon either.
Yep, definitely. And yeah, let's have a look into the crafts then. We have 7,500 gold lead at the moment for FAB5, and this craft doesn't stop climbing even after this exchange. And for XP, it's about the same, 7,500. There was just a slightly glitch in the craft where it went down, but at the moment it's still climbing. So they definitely are in a better position at the moment, and they want to finish that tier 1. With the Chen army, I guess that's the least of a problem.
Yeah, but Division Game Club just there in numbers to make sure they defend, although nobody's actually farming from them while they are just grouped up in the middle. But Shadow Fiend on the Radiant side just going in to farm up some camps. So, and top lane of course, the Doombringer also farming up with his Shadow Blade finished.
Yep, it
So
was the
Division
Shadow
Game
Blade
Club.
after all.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's a pretty nice item at the moment, forcing the enemy supports to go for some sentries or dusts. And of course, just getting the surprise Doom out, as well as having extra right-click damage, never hurts.
Yep, and I like what he does. Like now he rotates into bottom while in mid there is some sort of standoff at the moment. But like DGC is doing exactly the same thing. The Wraith King is now farming. And oh, hookshot in mid.
Oh yeah, they get the Viper in. There's the Poison Touch as well. The Chain Creeps are coming, but a nice swap out by the Vengeful. Clockwork actually might go down. The Shadow Grave comes out by a nice 2-man hoof stomp. They kill off the Dazzle. They might get Shadow Fiend. He is slowed down by the Viper Strike. He goes for the Requiem of Souls. Kills 1, kills 2 with his own death. But Wraith King of course has his ultimate, comes back, whereas Gimli on the Chen takes a fall. So excellent fight actually for Division Game Club.
And the Chen is losing and dominating there. So yeah, 3-for-1 after all. Like pretty much everyone is low on DGC, but in that fight with the Wraith King's ultimate, just much better. Turns out again that like the inbuilt ages on a Rev King is just an amazing thing.
Yeah, it definitely was. I thought like, okay, they lose too, but nope, Rev King just popping back up. Although it is level 1 ultimate, so that cooldown is huge. It's like 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, but still, I'm still waiting for some core items to come out. Say it, some core items are still missing on the Dire side. We still have no Blink Dagger on the Centaur Warner. We have the mech on the Viper, which kinda helps, of course, in those fights. But still, it's... Oh, and by the way, look at the Sentry in mid. It's barely missing the Sentry on the other side. So this is really unfortunate. It's like directly on the edge here.
Oh, Doom is on the hunt. Will he get stunned up? There's the hoof stomp. He's under the tower range. Oh, barely got out of it. My god.
Oh, that was kind of risky what he did there, but yeah, especially against the Viper with the double damage, you just don't want to dive the tier 1 tower there.
Yeah, and the FAB5, they started out really strong, but they've been losing their edge a little bit, although looking at the net worth, I mean, the Doombringer as well as the Shadowpin still miles ahead of the Viper and the Brave King.
Yeah,
but they have to be careful.
The graph, like even that last team fight didn't take anything off of that. How well they farm at the moment, like they just had a bad trade, a 3-for-1, like in the core heroes died except for of course the Doom, and they're still doing fine just because the Doom at the same time is just keeping up all the gold and XP farm.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job farming up, although I mean I guess they aren't as grouped up, and that's one of the reasons that they actually lost the last fight, I guess, because the Doombringer was nowhere near. They haven't used the Doom for quite some time now either. And is it actually worth it to just keep on farming on the Doom?
I don't know.
Instead of getting kills.
It kind of depends what they plan at the Doom. Is the Doom going into... No, it's a armor slash aura Doom. Like, look, he just picked up the Hyperstone. We're gonna see an AC coming out of him, maybe a Flads. And then, of course, he's just bringing the Doom into the equation, and then all the auras the Shadow Fiend is gonna benefit of. And it's pretty nice because you have the Dazzle ultimate, you have the aura by the Shadow Fiend, and then you have the aura by the Doom, plus of course the aura he gets from Devour. That's pretty sick damage. You get plus what? Plus 30 damage, maybe plus 15 if the Vladimirs comes up as well. We have minus 5 armor, plus 5 armor for the team. It's pretty much sick what you can do with a Doombringer, like armor wise. The only thing you have to do is you have to go for all out 5-man fights pretty much, so everybody benefits from this. But now I think, yeah, the Centaur Warner 2140 gold, so the Blink Dagger is gonna come out in a second on him, I hope at least.
Yeah, it should be coming out. Yeah, he buys it as well. And actually Shad on the Brave King went for the Blade Mail now. I've seen that item pick up on the hero before as well, but I mean, I guess it's useful against the Requiem of Souls for sure. So if he just goes in, sees the Shadow Fiend channeling his ultimate, pops the Blade Mail, and the Shadow Fiend suddenly kills himself unless he has the BKB activated, which he now has coming to him on the courier. So I mean, the Blade Mail, it can be of help, but except for the Requiem of Souls, it's not really too useful.
Maybe see you go, but the Doom, yeah, the Doom was under the Shadow Blade there, saw the Viper alone, but now behind the Viper there's 2 supports waiting that someone just engages. And also the Doom on the Viper is like the most less effective thing you can pretty much do, because all the magic armor is just not... I mean, she got so much HP regen already, so much HP already as well, and of course the minus magic damage definitely not helping. But it looks like DGC wants to go for the tier 1, but it's a very slow push out, so the answer is already there. FAB5 is gonna contest this.
Yeah, they definitely should as well. Oh, Shadow King comes in, BKB Requiem of Souls, hitting 3 heroes, catching 4 on the side. Visage goes down already, Centaur wants to come in, but there's the Hand of God with the mech as well. The second hero falls, but Brave King is gonna come back, but there's Doom on True Faith. He has to back up on the Viper. Brave King goes down for the second time as well. They kill up the familiars.
Oh, and they go
suddenly
even for
4
more
heroes, and Clockwork is gonna get the cogs soon, maybe. Now he's slowed down way too much. There's the Viper Strike just in case. So he's the only one to survive. Oh, there's the Poison Touch. They might get the kill. Yeah, and yes, they do.
There we go.
That level death.
Yep. That is a full team wipe for FAB5, and they're gonna capitalize on it. There's the tower, and if they're fast, they can just rotate into either Roshan or into the tier 2 tower in mid, and I think Roshan it is. There comes the Observer Ward out, looking if there's anything coming, and yeah, they should be really fast with this, to be honest. It's already -3 armor just by, yeah, the presence of the Dark Lord. Why is it just minus... Oh yeah, no, I was
-6
because Roshan has +3. I was just... My math was so off right now. I was like, why is it just -3? They go. Oh, in mid. The Dazzle's just going man mode, just poison touch randomly on him, and then...
You have to be careful though. There's the Brave Fire Blast as well. Viper will get in range for the slows. He uses his... No, just the slow attack. Poison attack. Doesn't even need the ultimate. Easy kill. And this Dazzle, I mean, definitely overextension.
Yeah, he really wanted to go man mode, but now... Well, that put them quite some problem when it comes to the tier 1 defense now. Oh, and the Chen is actually going for the Vladimirs. That's interesting. So they really want to stack auras. The Chen already carrying the mechanism. He has the arcane boots for the support, and now he's gonna go for the Vladimirs as well. So there comes the plus damage for the entire team, and of course the lifesteal. So that's pretty much interesting. I like FAB5. No, FAB5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, never mind. Just making sure I don't shout out to the wrong team. But yeah, I really like their armor stacking, their aura stacking. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really nice getting the plus armor, especially if you have the Vengeful Spirit with the Wave of Terror coming out as well. So they're completely negating that, as well as just getting some extra armor on top as well. So the Wraith King won't be nearly as effective because he's just purely right-click damage on single targets, almost. Yep. So he won't be doing as much. And of course the BKB, excellent pickup on the Shadow Fiend. He has another 4.4k gold in the bank as well, so... Will he go straight up damage like a Daedalus, or will he go for something like a Manta style? And actually Clockwork is going for a Necrobook, so if he can hookshot the Wraith King, pop his Necro level 3, if he gets the level 3, that might be a mana drained Wraith King before he gets his ultimate off, although that's not likely with the mana pool he has.
Yep, definitely. I was just taking something for the other channel. I don't know, at the moment, like, the Viper's farm is kinda delayed, and now, I don't... Is that Doom looking for a solo kill there? Yep. He is.
Yeah, he's going for it, he uses the Doom, those right clicks coming out, but there's a Stampede, there's the Brave Fire Blast as well, this Doom, he went deep, but he's paying for his troubles, or is it, there's the swap coming out, he should go down, but he's so fast with the Scorched Earth. My god, and he actually is gonna escape as well, they can't catch up to him, those drums, face boots, so much more speed.
It was interesting though, because like usually if you have the Shadow Plate up, you want to open with the Shadow Plate for the initial damage, for the guaranteed crit, then go for the Doom, and the second hit he did, that was actually a crit by the Critical Strike from eating like an Alpha Wolf. But either way, in the same time they tried to get that Doom up, they got the tier 1 top, and now the tier 1 bottom is gonna fall as well. But FAB5, they're just faster, they're already working on the tier 2, there is a cliff up, they might want to use it. Yep, now it's coming out. Oh,
I'm not sure if it will help. A nice sentry as well, but the TP is coming in. Requiem of Souls coming up, but he gets stunned. He doesn't get the BKB off, and he's dropping solo. Will he fall down? The swap comes in to stop the Requiem of Souls level 1. But he gets it anyway. 2 heroes down. Wraith King gonna come back alive. And there's the Aegis pop, but Wraith King without his ultimate, easy prey for the enemy and will fall down. There's the Viper as well. Actually, will he fall? Will there be a poison touch? It's coming off cooldown. They hit. But they don't follow. Oh no, there's the hookshot corpse as well. This Clockwork wants to go solo, but finally his team is coming to help. And easy team
this is... We have to look at the buybacks already. But this is looking like high ground. I don't see a single... No, there's not a single buyback on DGC. This looks really like easy Raxes for FAB5.
I think this is GG as well. Even if they don't call it, I don't see a way for them to come back. Just look at the net worth. Shadow Fiend, 16.5k compared to 8k on the Wraith King.
Yep, definitely.
He's more than doubling them.
It's looking really, really grim at the moment for the Dire team here. DGC, as I said, they're farming, just not as effective. And like the nice healing combinations coming out by FAB5, they really want to see high ground now. I mean, they lost the Aegis. That's at least something for DGC, but still, like the next fight, if it goes the way of FAB5, then this is pretty much GG. But seems like they're going back.
I think they're waiting for the courier to bring the items, because it's the Helm of Dominator as well as a Butterfly finished up for
And
top.
neck for
on the
free.
Shadow King.
And the butterfly.
Yeah, that's
And
all
the
they need to
Doom.
fight really.
What did
What
the
the
Doom
hell
just do there? Like going in
I
range
think
of
he
the
got
T1.
swapped into the high ground maybe.
Oh yeah, there's the sentry, but there was no sentry before though. It's pretty
Oh,
interesting.
Viper going in, Shadowfiend is slowed down, Chad, goes with the standard, but the BKB activated and there's no ultimate for the Wraith King. He goes down, there are gonna be more casualties, Viper falls as well, 2 heroes down, Soul Assumption doesn't get the kill on Clockwork. One right click raise, oh god, Visage is gonna run away, or is it? There's the negative earn charge, Archer with the right click as well, Dazzle gets the kill and Clockwork kills off the Centaur.
And now we look at a pretty fast GG. That's 26 minutes. The second Rax is gonna come out, and there is the GG. But anyway, guys, hang on there. This is a best of 3. FAB5 takes game 1 DGC. Well, the farming just not effective enough, and we will see in game 2 if they can keep up with what FAB5 is doing here. Nice game by them. See you on game 2.